Alright, good morning guys. Oh, and let me close the door really quick. Alright, so who is out there right now? Come on, show yourselves. Who is out there right now? Hello, Lara. Please excuse the crunching. I just got up. The very reason why I made the stream 30 minutes later than yesterday is because I wanted to sleep more. And then it was 10:10 and I had to roll myself out of bed. And now I'm eating cereal right now. Yeah, how are you guys doing? I'm doing okay, trying to make myself awake. So what do you guys think? Hey Alice, you're here! Okay. So what do you guys think of me doing a small demo of how I digitally color? I have so much stuff on my desk right now. Let me just go ahead and start right now. Where's my sketching brush? Ah, stop. Yeah, there it is. Oh, that's cool, Alice. So then let me make a little character first, so that we can color her later. Oh my gosh. Darn this cereal. I'm glad you like it, Laura. This is music from Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. It's one of my... Actually, it is my most favorite video game ever. If you haven't played it, you really should. It's for GameCube, though. So let's try something like this. Some larger. No, I don't want this. Come on. There, that's gone. Okay, so then... saved. Now let's go to Photoshop. I'm eating Cocoa Puffs. It's taking a while for my Photoshop to open, if you're wondering why we're waiting. I wouldn't say that. I mean, I'm not really big on them, but it's the only decent cereal we have. You know what I wish we had again? The Cocoa Krispies. I love those. Okay, I'm done with this song already. Let's get to the next one. Finally. Okay. Let's see, my Lazy Nezumi is opening too. let's open up that file. Okay. Oh my gosh, my computer is way too slow. Come on. Yeah, I have Lazy Nezumi. It's really useful. I love it. What I call it. Here we go. Okay, so for this, I probably want to go to smoothing massive, because I'm probably going to do this lineless. Let's see. Sai didn't give me a white layer, so I'm going to have to make one myself. So, all the way to okay. You know what? Let's give this a color layer. And then shift F5. There we go. So now let's make the opacity of the sketch a little low here. Okay. So I'm about to show you guys how I do Lazy Nezumi. I really find it useful because unlike Paint Tool Sai, you have no way of controlling your lines and all. Like, let me see. We turned it off right now. See, now it's not enabled. Now let me use, let's see, what brush do I use? I like this one. Oh, that's the same color. See, if I want to get like long lines, it may look kind of like wonky. Like I can clearly see how like the lines there are not as straight or as smooth as I would want them to be. See, but then if I were to get Lazy Nezumi, let me put massive. I only primarily use subtle and massive, and if I were to use massive, see, there's kind of the pull rope there, and it really smooths out my lines. You can always adjust these settings as well. You can make it more massive or less. We also have a few perspective constraints as well. Like say all this kind of stuff. It's really pretty cool. I need to use these sometime, you know, because I need to practice on my backgrounds. But anyway, let's go back to massive. I would recommend it for Photoshop, but it's up to you. I mostly use it myself. So let's make a new layer. See, I usually start coloring the skin layer. I bring out my favorite painting brush, and it's in the Here we go. Which one do I use again? Maybe this one? No, that's for shading. Yeah, with this one. So I always use Gouache Blair 70. Yeah, I use Gouache Blair 70. So let's start with that. It's really kind of basic. I just really like the painted edge there. That's what I want for here. So let's start with this skin layer. Now I need to look at my swatches. I need like a youthful skin color. Almost pink orangish, really vibrant. Probably this. And then go back to subtle. The reason why I'm coloring outside the lines here, or at least inside the silhouette, is because I'm going to color over this anyway. I'm gonna do a new layer for the bandana and then color over it, so there's no overlap. But then I would need to keep this ear precise here. Or you know what? Yeah, the hair is covering it. So then I could just color over this line. But I do need this line here to be precise. Hello Chow6, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? I'm sorry if I'm barely getting your messages at some point in the stream. I'm not sure how laggy it is, but we're trying to manage. So basically in the skin layer, I get to be as lazy as I can, or as I want to. Because I can always just color over it in later layers. And that's pretty much it for the skin layer. So let's move on. I usually go, the next layer is the hair. So let's do the hair now. What color should her hair be? Something brownish. Probably this one could be good. So let me bring up Massive again. Yeah, sure, ask away. I want to have a conversation with my audience. Oh, there it is. I already chose brown, sorry. You know, we can always edit that with an eraser. Do I take song requests? Well, it depends if I have it in my iTunes. If you can notice, this brush is like pretty wet and transparent. You can see a little bit of like different tones in there. I really like this brush for that. Makes it look very painterly like that. I should erase that part. There's that. I like how this tilts as well. I mean, I would, but it would take more RAM to do that, and my computer has very limited RAM as it is, so. The cursor is in an odd shape because it's the brush. That's how it looks in Photoshop. Okay, let's go with the headband now. Or whatever it's called, the bandana. And let's make it reddish. Laser zooming. Come on. I'm gonna play music I want to play here, so. And I just got paid for another commission, but a colored one. And as we all know, those take a lot of time. Let's see, maybe the overalls. Let's see. Get a muted blue. Something like that, yeah. don't know why I went precise on these things here. I'm gonna color over them anyway. Come on, guys, talk to me, please. How was my trip to Mexico? It was interesting. Hold on, sorry. Yeah, it was very interesting. I saw a lot of new things and all. It was fun. But I always have a fear of going to Mexico, cause I keep hearing of horror stories that go on over there and all that, and we all know that it's like really corrupt over there. And the worst part about the whole trip was trying to come back home. If you haven't gone to Mexico, then you probably haven't gone through the process of going back to the US. You would have to get in line. Like, there's this line of cars trying to get past the border, and it takes way too long. We were waiting in line for 5 hours, and my legs were like restless. They wanted to move, but they couldn't, because we were just stuck in a car for 5 hours. And then that was done. But hold up, we had 3 hours to get back home from San Diego. So yeah. That was the part I dreaded the most from the trip. Like, oh my gosh, am I gonna have to wait a whole eternity to get back home? So we practically took 8 hours from getting from getting out of Mexico to getting back home, you know. But we saw sea lions. We went through a lot of stores and markets. I wasn't able to get any souvenirs, however, sadly. Because I was wanting to get something new, something I haven't seen before. But a lot of the stuff that they had in markets there were like pretty much the same thing. Every merchant had the same stuff, you know. I was hoping at least to get a Mexican dress over there. You know, the ones that have like the waistband to kind of, you know, kind of slim your figure a bit. And I did find some, and I don't know. I didn't feel like the price was worth it. But then now, like, I'm kind of regretting not getting any dresses. So that's a bummer. What else did we do? We ate tacos in the last day. They were really, really good. If you've never tasted authentic tacos, you need to try some now before you die. None of that Taco Bell crap. Like actual authentic tacos. And they all have different names. And I'm also a bit happy because I got myself a new eyeliner from there for about $2. It's funny because I've been meaning to take a picture of all the prices there, because without context, without any context, you would think that everything over there was super expensive. But it's not. It's just the different forms of currency they have over there. You lived off of guac the whole time? That's the dream. I wish I could eat guac every day. I love it so much. I can make it myself. I've been told I make really great guacamole. Okay, let's do the leggings. Let's make it a really bright blue. Yeah, this is a good one. I'm not naming these. Okay, this is... And this is... But yeah, over there, they use the dollar sign a lot. But their currency over there is pesos. And technically, 17 pesos equals $1. So I guess you would think if you were to see no context, like a sign for chips or something, and it's like $3, but then you were to see, you know, the inflated cost for what it is over there, would be how much? 17 pesos, just $1? Without context, you'd be like, oh my gosh, how much is the chips over there? But a lot of the stores over there accept US currency and all that. But for the most part, they want pesos. Let's see, I rode horses over there. If you saw my Twitter and Instagram, you saw that I petted a pet pony. When I say something in Spanish is surreal, my gosh. I get told that, like, when I actually say something, like, in Spanish with the accent, because I feel like I have to. You know, my family keeps accusing me of, you know, being too American if I were to pronounce something in Spanish all American, you know. So now I feel like I'm obligated to say it in the accent and everything. Even though my Spanish, I cannot speak Spanish to save my life, to be honest. Call me what you will. I'm practically a whitewashed Mexican. Iceland, that sounds pretty weird for Iceland. But yeah, nowadays it's just like to a point, like I'm so whitewashed that I would like to visit places in Europe than in actual Latin America. Except El Salvador. I love El Salvador. I've been there twice. My first time when I was, excuse me. When I was 6 years old, and I met my grandparents there for the first time, and second time in 2012, before I started my senior year. It's really beautiful there. I keep hearing about horror stories over there, but me and my dad went, and it was really fulfilling. I really loved going there. I guess we were in the good part of El Salvador, I guess, but it was really fun. Also, if you guys haven't tried pupusas yet, I recommend that too. They're really amazing. Let's see, maybe one reddish. Yeah, something like that. This one will be choose. Yeah, if you guys want to ask me anything about, you know, heritage and everything, I'll try my best. But basically I hardly know much about my heritage. I'm mostly molded by, you know, American traditions and values and all that. So a lot of times I still don't understand my own culture. I keep calling myself a sad excuse of a Mexican Salvadoran. There's actually a word for my mix, for my type of mix, which is Mexican Salvadoran. They call us what is it? The slang term for Salvadoran people are guanacos. So then there's a term for mixed Mexican Salvadoran people. They're called Guanamex. So me and my cousin are Guanamex because my mom, she's the Mexican one. Her sister also married a Salvadoran person. And their son, my cousin, is a Guanamex too. It's pretty interesting. But yes, like I said, if you guys haven't heard of or tried pupusas, you really should. It's one of my favorite foods. I'm kind of too lazy to do those whole genetic test things, because I'm not sure if it would be really worth it. I mean, I already know that I'm like 100%, or maybe, I'm not sure, that, you know, of course I'm Latino and everything, but, I don't know, I don't find it necessary for me. I'm not sure if they even have records of my family in either Mexico or in El Salvador. I doubt it. Now my fiance is following me on Twitch. Hi, baby. My fiance is here. Welcome him. He's in Twitch though, he's not in YouTube. See, he's right here. I can see everyone here. See, John is the only one in my Twitch. Everyone else is in YouTube, but that's fine. That's why I got all the platforms anyway, so you don't have to move to one. But yeah, say hi to John if you're in YouTube. That's odd. Okay, so there's the color. Now let me do the face. I can just do that. Come down. No. Don't delete, please. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Well, John is the only one in Twitch right now. He's lonely over there. Apparently, going to YouTube to him is like I understand. He told me when he tried to go on my stream the last 2 times in YouTube, it just crashed his computer. So I'm not sure if maybe that's a factor why he's going to Twitch. Yeah, there it is. John just says it causes his computer to crash. Yeah. So that's why he's at Twitch. I can still see you, baby. It looks all jaggedy there, that's what I'm trying to... Ah, okay, that came out of nowhere. Let's see... Derpy Mario music? What are you talking about, John? You seriously need to play this game. This song is Schwank Fortress. I remember this part. Yeah, so far I'm doing all my coloring with gouache Blair 70, yes. For smaller details, I would use 30, the 30 version. The numbers being the sizes. But I'm doing pretty fine with them. Oh, whoa, what is that? What are these? Gotta color those in. Ah, what is that? I thought I used the eyedropper. There we go. That seems fine enough now. Okay, there are the eyes. Yeah, that's this, yeah. These are the eyes. I'm gonna call this one. Yeah, name your layers as well. Make sure you don't forget to name your layers, because you don't know how many times I've been frustrated accidentally putting so much work into a layer that it's not meant for. You know, let's give her colored eyes. Excuse me. Let's make her eyes green. This one's a cute one. So I'm gonna try, you know, giving an idea to talk about. So it's like just saying gouache. I don't know. I think that's how you say it. It's like goo. It's like goo, and then ache. I don't know. Okay, so turn off opacity block. For the nose, let's make it pink. All cute. I can't switch the... Let's darken it a bit. Come on, where's my cursor? Okay, I think for this I don't need the massive subtle. Come on, how come you're not coming out? I really hate this computer. Yeah, see, I don't know what just happened. And it's still... Oh my gosh, I thought I put subtle. You know, maybe for this stuff, I make it separate. I really hate this computer. Nothing is coming out. I really love this computer so much. You'll see what I'll do here in just a second. Okay, let's see. Where do I have my smudgers? Scratch blend. Soft or wet. Oh, okay, that's way too much. Why is this thing so slow? Oh my gosh. It looks a bit messy. There's this other blender that looked good. I think this is a good one. There we go. That looks much better. Come on, cursor. I'm trying to zoom out. Please. Please. See. Oh, God, Lord. Oh. That looks decent enough. Let's see without the sketch. Pretty decent enough. No, I bought these let's see, Can't Fly Man. I bought these brushes from Kyle Webster. He sells these brushes online in Gumroad, and they're pretty decently priced for like a bunch of brushes. I really recommend buying those brushes. They're amazing. Let's see, Laura. So should I make the hair warmer? Like, I have no knowledge about colors. I don't know if my color schemes are good or not. Come on, eyedropper. Seriously, this thing is not working at all today for me. Oh, no wonder. Let's try this one. You can always do. This is why you need to separate your layers. Come on. There we go. Oh, I forgot I need to do her mouth. Of course. Let's do that in features. I'm trying to do this in the Mary Blair style fashion. Maybe let's try this. And I want to try... No, not there. I hardly use my ABR brushes. Now I exclusively use my Kyle brushes. Gouache 30. Now I do need the massive. Why does it come later like that? How do I reset? So I'm not sure if I did anything accidentally too. No, what I do, I didn't want ruler. Why is it like this? I do not like this. Let's see. Let's hope this. Here we go. I did something to the presets, but I don't know what. There we go. So now, let's see, let's put all these parts together. Yeah, that's a sketch. We leave that out. Come on. Oh my gosh. You see why I need a new computer? This is driving me nuts. Okay, so now this one I would do the lines for. What pop-up window? This one? Yeah, it's Lazy Nizumi. I don't know why my window closed. It's a stabilizer for Photoshop, and actually for pretty much any program as well, any painting program. They have a list in their website which other platforms they support as well, but it's mostly for Photoshop. Okay, so even though this is lineless, there are a few lines that it needs, but just within the drawing. So let's see, let's start with the face first. Well, of course. See, I don't really, you know what, I do need it for if I want to do eyelashes. And so for lines, I usually use, what was it? Gouache Detail Round 25. But then I got the dry media pack yesterday, and I really liked the dry brush line work. Let's see how that compares. I like how crisp this one looks better. So I'll probably use that one. What the heck? I was using my eraser. While we're at it, let me ask you guys. Yes, John the Hillbilly. It's really dank. It's really useful for us. While we're at it, like talking about brushes and all that stuff, what kind of tablets do you guys have? What I'm using right now is my my Cintiq 13 HD. I really love it. What brush is the one I'm using in particular now? It's in the dry media section. It's called Dry Brush Line Work. There's two different kinds. Apparently the second one is more dry. I'm using the first one, which is more filled in, I guess you could say. Oh good, that's cool. You have a Cintiq too. Come on, where's my... I hate this. This is not showing me the eyedropper. Come on. Come on. I'm getting mad at my Cintiq right now, or at least my Photoshop. I don't think my Cintiq is at fault, because my computer is really stupid. Now I'm wondering if my Photoshop froze because it's not even closing the program. Okay, finally. Now can I use eyedropper? Finally. Okay. Oh, no wonder. I don't know what's the big deal. You guys have seen me do, what's it called? You guys have seen me do, demos here before. It's just my computer is stupid. It does things randomly out of nowhere. So there's that. Maybe... Come on. I need to scroll down, please. Let's see. See, there's that. Doesn't look like the bandana needs any work. Oh, what was the... Let's see here. I remember this part in the game. Basically, these space people want to get a hold of this map, this treasure map. And this is the part where, you know, when you finish a chapter, you would kind of see meanwhile where all the other characters are. Like in this case, Peach was kidnapped by these space people. So this would be a cutscene. Let's maybe give her a pocket here in the middle. A cute little pocket there. It doesn't work for Mac. I thought they actually had a an update for Mac. They said it'd be limited, but I'm not sure. Let's see, let me continue this now. Should have known there was extra stuff for the skin. Now I gotta do these fingers. But yeah, Blair Raptor, if you do this kind of stuff too, like more, you know, more of this kind of stuff, I would recommend Lazy Nezumi. It would make your lines much more crisp, that much I can say. And a lot of other stuff. Let's see, here down to here. And then darken. That's what I always do. I drop the, you know, overall color of these parts and then darken them a little bit. There we go. So let's take off this. Looks pretty decent. So now we would get to the extra part. That would be the shading. So now let's make a new layer. Maybe put lines above it because we want lines to stay the same color. So here, let's put shadows. And I misspelled that. So now here is where you would need to make this into a clipping mask. And you can see this here. Go to this. And then, where is it? Create clipping mask. But I always use the shortcut, which would be Alt Control G. Alt Control G. And what you want to do here, you can pick whatever color you want for the shadows. For me, doing cute stuff, I like making my shadows pink. So now, I already chose my color. I already made the clipping mask, so now all I gotta do is... Do I have like a streaming schedule? I'm thinking maybe from now on, maybe for a few days within the week, that I would stream at this same time, like around 9:30 to 10:30 starting, and then ending around 12 or 12:30. And it's 12 now, but I want to show you guys how I do shadows. So I'll probably end this one today at 12:30. So yeah, I'm gonna have to push myself out of bed for these ones, but but they're fun to do. I like to do them more often. I've been doing them more often now because of you guys. So yeah, let's see. Now to shading. So now you picked your color. You already have your clipping mask layer. So now all you gotta do is just Shift F5 fill. After you've done that, go to your blending modes and switch it to multiply. Hello, welcome to the stream. Okay, so now at this time, if you're satisfied with how saturated this shadow color looks, you can leave it like that. But this is way too saturated for me. So I usually slide this down probably to 50%. That's usually a good range. You can always, you know, make it a bit lighter. This is without the shadows at all. So it's either you want to saturate it or not, or put it somewhere in between. Where's my 50? Somewhere there. Now you don't want to erase all this stuff now, if you don't want to. But I rather use white to erase, so to speak, the shadow, because the white will actually bring out the light of this character. So now for this, when I do my shadows, I like for it to look really painterly. So that I can't speak. So for this, I like using, where's the brush I use? Gouache A Go-Go, because I really like the texture of this brush. It's really messy. Yeah, let me go zoom in so you can see. See, it's really messy. But for this, I'd rather go with subtle on my stabilizer. I like doing this to my character's eyes because it just gives them like a bit of depth. Okay, so there's the eyes. I'm gonna make the light source be on the right side. So you're kind of erasing out the darker color. Anything you're leaving out will remain as the shadows. How many of you guys are still out there? Show yourselves. What do you think? Should I add this little girl to my online store? Of course I know you're still there, John. No. I see, someone asked a question. Can't fly, man. So you usually end up coloring your drawings in Photoshop? Well, yeah, usually. I like coloring stuff in Photoshop. They have much better custom brushes, like the ones I buy are just for Photoshop. As for Sai, I mostly use it for sketching, because I really like their sketching brushes. And it's not as heavy as Photoshop for sure. It's a really tiny program, but it does the trick. But Photoshop, even though like I'm really fighting against it with, you know, with how slow it can be, I really love the brushes that I use there. Is this all understanding? Are you guys understanding the process here? So maybe color this out too. Oh my gosh, I know you already know, John. I was the one who taught you this. Let's see, maybe let's enlarge. No, I can do that. I forgot to do the line for that one arm. I'll get back to it soon. You know what, I might end up putting this illustration in my online store. Bye-bye. Hold on, I'm getting a call right now, excuse me. I'm back now. Okay, so let's continue this. Any of you guys played Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door? I'm not too into Mario either, but that was like one of the only Mario games I was really into. Let me see. See, this is why you need to keep your shadow color on the side, because then you don't know when you would need it. When you would need it again. Yeah, I can't. I dropped there. There it is. Now put it back to multiply. And 50. So that's why you need the pink on your shadow color on the side too. So you may never know if you need it to kind of push a bit of shadow back in there. Let's make this brush a bit smaller. Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door is a really good game. It's not like your typical Mario Brothers games, but it actually has a story, it actually has a plot and actual characters. That's what I love about that game. Like seriously, a lot of the people I've stumbled that have played the game have nothing but praise for like the character development and, you know, the settings, the music. It's a really lovely game. The Paper Mario series wasn't the same after that. They need to get back to it. I wish I could see all those characters again in a game. It was really cool. I miss Coops. I miss everyone there. See ya. Okay, so there you go. There's your shadows right there. Let's see, what else? There's also this one thing I like doing. I would put highlights to her, but I don't think she really needs it. I usually do highlights for more elaborate illustrations, because she's kind of cartoonish, so she doesn't really need any highlights. No, it wasn't there. I needed to put it in lines. This right here. Let's see. Excuse me. I've been hiccuping lately. Hello, welcome to the stream, Legit Eagle. I keep forgetting. I like how smooth this dry brush is. Let's see, maybe for this one. Because you couldn't really discern what that was. So there you go. What do you guys think? Yeah, she's good with just shadows. Let's see. Maybe give her some overlays. Now overlays is like kind of giving a bit of lighting on the side. Here, let's see. Let's make this a clipping mask as well. Call this. But I need a good, let's see, maybe rough chalk. I need something kind of grainy, kind of splattery, but not messy. And a bit soft, not like that. Yeah, a lot of these are pretty solid. It's not what I want though. Where's texture pop? That's a bit. Yeah, overlay is really cool. I like using overlay. All these are a bit too extreme. I want something kind of soft but splattery at the same time. That's a bit too much, not painterly. Oh my gosh, I hate when I do that. This is my favorite track from the game. Let's see. What is 1970s? That's odd. I mean, the grain could work, but it takes too long, as you can see. Let's see, maybe I have something else around here. What is this? This could work. Let's try this. Okay, so overlay. Let's try something of a light pink here. Zoom out a little bit. I forgot to set this to overlay. Let's see, let's set this. It's kind of too overpowering though. Let's try to... God, it's burning. Never mind. What are you doing, John? Here, this is what my fiance just put. Why do you have to be like this, John? Let's see. Maybe effects could work. Nope. Yeah, this one's a bit too much too. Come on. Then I just want something soft. Why can't I find anything? Let's see, I gotta find something. This could be good, actually. Starting to think twice about that brush. Let's see. Okay, that's way too much. That's a lot. That's a lot too. That's a lot too. Like, I just want something that doesn't have a hard edge. You know, this one's kind of soft, but not soft enough, you know? And this one's way too tiny. Sharp edge, yep, that is a sharp edge. All these have sharp edges. What is canvas? This is the one I'm looking for. So maybe lower the opacity a little bit. Yeah, it makes her look all messy. Man, this would be much easier if it were Procreate, because I mostly use a spray paint for my overlay layer. Let's see, do they have any splatter ones? You know what? This might be it right here. I like it. So that would be for the front. Oh wait, no, I get why everything is getting way too bright. It's not pink. Let's make it a reddish pink. And for the back, it would be a dark pink. I'm too lazy too. I'd rather just discover new brushes. Like now I know that I'll be going to add noise. Maybe add a bit of more light pink. There we go. So there's it's just that much to it. So oh my gosh, I'm so tired. And I already went beyond my set time, but that was fun. What'd you guys think? So now you see why I kind of charge the prices that I do, because these things take a bit of time to do. Should I put her in my online store? What do you guys think? Yeah? Would anyone buy it? Alright, I'll probably put her in my online store pretty soon. Should I have the background? Or no, or just oh wait, whoa. Yeah, let's stick with the background. It just covers up all that stuff. You know it can work. Let's see, is there any eraser? It's just as grainy. What am I doing? Because if I want to make her into a sticker, I don't want her to just be a block, you know. Come on, erase. The heck? No, I just want the outside off. Let me see, probably do this. No, not the whole thing. Why does it take the whole thing? I just want the outside purple out. Like that. Eraser. You always forget where my eraser is. How are you guys still doing out there? I might end it soon after I'm done cleaning these edges up. No, John, don't leave. Please. see, I want to make her a little bit bigger here. So group this up. Oh, good lord. I need to put my signature somewhere. So... where was it? Line work. That is way too big. Why am I at the color? There we go. So I guess that's it for you guys. What did you think? I'll be waiting for your responses. Alright, well I'm gonna have to eat soon and it's almost 1 here. So I think I'm gonna end the stream here. So thank you for coming. I hope you learned a few things around here. So you can try applying them. I'll be saving this stream in YouTube, because when I finish a stream it just saves automatically to my YouTube. Not like my other streaming platforms, unfortunately. But at least one of them gets to save. So you can always see this later in YouTube. And yeah. Thanks for coming. And bye bye.